Hi, Stephen. Would you please share a moment in your life when you experienced pure joy and felt so mesmerized and enthralled in the moment that you ceased to think about your past or your future?
That's easy. I come from a background of not knowing my blood, of not knowing my ancestry, of not feeling most of my life, not feeling really truly connected to anybody. But then when my son was born, I went through all at the time in the 80s. You did Lamaze classes. If you were a father and you wanted to be involved, you did Lamaze classes, and then theoretically you got to be in the room if it was a normal birth. My son's birth was not normal. He had to have a cesarean section, and I refused to leave the room. I literally refused to leave the room. I told the doctors, I said, look, I'm a video cameraman. I've videotaped so many surgeries. I said, I'm not going to get sick. I'm not going to pass out. I want to see my son born. And so they finally let me stay. And I watched them reach into my then wife's belly and pull out my son. And then I got to hold him first, after they cleaned him up. I got to hold him first. And that was the first time that I felt connected in my life to somebody, And so that was just such a deep moment for me. That the world made sense for the first time in my life, and so that's my pure joy moment.